regions and servers.
Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today we're gonna make some porting or make models to the Source 2 engine. This could be possible Half-Life Alyx, this could be possible Counter-Strike 2 or S&BOX. We will see all of them, but the progress is nearly the same. Not exactly Dota 2, I don't do any modeling on that engine, but for this tree the progress is similar, let's say. Today we're gonna use, of course, Modeldoc, material editor on here, and some testing for the SFM and 3ds Max and Photoshop, and that's it. Oh, don't forget the Notepad++. Why, you ask? Because Source 2 isn't different. You can see the codes. Oh, that's a code note. That's another story. But the Source 2 isn't different from the Source 1. You can use vmdls or the prefab vmdls like QC and the QCI system, like we did in the Source 1. Also, the code's really close. I will show you. If you use the both combined with the Modeldoc and the Notepad++, you are good to go. So after then we will see all of the stuffs like this. You can see also Modeldoc is a little bit different from the engine or the source filmmaker, so you need to be careful what you done. You need to test and test. Okay, now this is a structure I'm gonna work on. We got textures, we got FBX before Source 2. So first things first, let's copy the path. Let's go here, let's go here, let's paste it here. Okay, so okay, now our model is important. If you can see anything in front of this mess. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so we can see everything is here. Alright, so this model could not be exported directly in 3ds Max. It could be exportable in the Blender, but if you want to export this in the 3ds Max, you're gonna go polygon. Let's smooth the polygons before the export, and go to the skin for each mesh. Right, and let's give it a 3. Okay, and we're gonna empty the all mesh in the skin. Okay, when you're done the everything, like I said, the skin tree and smooth the edges of the polygons. Now we're gonna check the rig. Is everything's okay? Okay, nothing is falling, so we are good to save this. Let's save as. Alright, not there. Okay, I'm gonna save to the project folder. Victim. Yes. Now we save this. Now I'm gonna go to as a one more copy mat. Why I rename like that? Because we're gonna run script. In the Blender there is a box for you can enter the material names, but in 3ds Max we don't have that. So let's see the material name. What was I say? BingBot. I asked for the Bing before the it rename itself the Copilot. What it is? Not DMX. Material name lowercase rename path. It's also the automatic rename to the lowercases. That's a brilliant script. If your material name's uppercase, you're done. Your model is not gonna work. Before export it, you need to give the path name to your DMX. Yes, this is new. You don't need to give the material paths to your models in source 1, but in source 2 DMX or FBX files contain the material path for each material. So let's get before the run, because this script automatically replace what I say in there. You can see get the materials, the current materials. This time I'm gonna go models. Yes, something like that. Okay, is everything is good? Let's check materials. This is our material path. The Modeldoc will be read directly from our DMX, like this script help. You need to be careful. You mustn't have got a spaces, because source 2 won't accept the space between the names of the path. Source 1 accept. Also source 1 have got a uppercase or lowercase, doesn't care, but the source 2 really care in this path. So no uppercase, no space. Also you need to start with the materials. Yes, you need to start with the materials. So you good to go. Now let's save it. And yeah, let's before the run, let me show the material names. Let's open this. We cannot see like that. Arnold, don't come because of the missing materials are not gonna go crazy. Let's go with the quick silver renderer for this to not see interesting errors. Okay, let's open our material slate editor. You can see there's a caps in here, and also we're missing a full material path. You can see. Alright, so let's run the script. Alright, let's go. Yes, open it. It looks like something not happened, right? Now let's see. Oh, look at this. We have got a change. You can see every material path is there. So we are good to go to export this. Alright, also let's save this again. So I place the material. Okay, we save it. Now we're gonna export it, because before we do something about this model we need to test it, because there could be something going on this. So before you go to your body groups or separate the models to the pieces, I suggest export it. So let's go export it. Okay, for export we're gonna go to our Counter-Strike folder, of course. So I created the path. You can create your own path, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. You just be careful, no space, no uppercase, nothing like that. So you're good to go. So we're gonna go Hatsune Miku because we're gonna doing Hatsune Miku. I already did some things in here, so I'm gonna open a new script because I'm gonna updating this model. So let's copy the path and let's go. You can export FBX, but I'm not gonna FBX. I prefer Valve own format for this. So if you go press the save, all before let's say all before, because before the all test. Alright, let's save it. Okay, so it's gonna ask me the how do I want exported. This is 22 because the Modeldoc only accept that. Also, if you want export with the Morse flex data, you can go with this because there is no way support in the source 1. In the source 2, you need to export your flexes with your DMX if your model contains that. Okay, let's go export it. So let's go to Modeldoc. I'm gonna create a new. So let's press the generic model. Alright. So this open a new model doc. So before we continue anything, let's save it. So it's gonna ask our path. No, this is not a Sakura Miku. I'm gonna making Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku new scripts. Alright, so before let's compile it so our file will be created, and also let's go to here. I'm gonna find that Hatsune Miku. Let's go categorize it. New script, yes, here. I'm gonna edit with the Notepad++ again, so I can edit also in here with my Notepad++ because the editing vmdl with the same time with the Modeldoc with more easy. So let's add some mesh, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna search mesh, add mesh. Alright, so our mesh is here, all before test. Yes, open it. If we don't made anything interesting, our model will become like this. Alright, so you can see our models appears with the part. If you don't want appear in the your compile, you can disable in here. You don't need to disable in your Max or Blender. You can also disable the meshes in there. I mean, you can use the 3ds Max of course for that, like this. It's the same method like that. Alright, so it's asking me to compiling, so I compile. So yeah, alright, so I'm gonna show the empty categories because I want to disable some limits for the save my bones. You can see here, if you don't want the bonecull, I mean our bones of some of them missing. Let's see. You can see the models only contain like this bones, but the model have got a more than it. You can see she got hands, or she got something on her face to control her face. But interesting, right? It's missing. Let's fix it. If you want that bones to protected in your compile, you can select none. Yay. Parameter root bone. Whatever your root bone is, you can select the root bone. I don't remember what I select this one. Let's check it again. What did I type it there? Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, our model is this. Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright. Still missing. Okay, I remember now what is the keeping them. Let's type bone mark. Yeah, okay, that's keeps fine. Okay, let's see. You can see we have got a 126 entity, the bone markup. Right, let's compile it again, and still missing. So don't worry, we will get them back. Also, I want to export some animation for this. Sometimes animation is fix this problem. Let's see, export. This time I'm gonna do SMD. Yes. Okay. Oops. Not. I typed wrong. Okay. Export. Needles. Okay. I'm gonna do. You can still use SMD format. Modeldoc still reads. Okay, now add animation file. Alright. New script, idle. Let's compile it before. Okay. Oh, look, our bones are backed because of the animation. Now I remember. Okay, now let's add some more. Where was that? Oh, it's here. So let's add some more. Right? No, not this one. Okay, bone markup. Keep the bones. Let's be dead. Okay. Alright. So now we got this. Okay. Okay, everything is done. Let's press this and hide the unneeded categories. So we can see our texture miss. Sorry. So we're gonna make some texture job. So let's go to the material editor. Alright. So let's create new. You can see we got a lots of texture in here. So if you have developing a character or character other things, you can select the CSGO character. It's especially good for the skin of the character because you can select things. Before that, let's go from the 0. Alright. Which materials I'm gonna do? Let's see. Okay, let's see. We can check the material names by from 3C Max. Now what's this name? Okay, let's copy this. Arm skin Josh. Okay. Oh, also we need to copy this before that, because we're gonna go from this. What? Give me a second. I will open my CS2 material folder. Okay, now we are back. Now I'm gonna copy this to here. So we give the material path to this path. So just paste it. Alright. Okay. Now we are good to go. We don't need to rename these things. It's gonna create some other form of it. So let's copy the material name again. I'm gonna create a new material because with this. Okay. Alright. Let's go with the CSGO character. Let's save this. Of course, we're not gonna go to Sakura Miku, Hatsune Miku instead of it, because this is base Hatsune Miku. I guess this one is the light part of the her arm. That's 01 light. Also, let's see. This needs to be changed to here too. I cannot see there. Okay. If we did give a correct material path, if you don't, it won't work. Let's check that thing too. Let's see. Okay. Alright, the material path is correct. So let's continue our business with this. I want to be sure. So what's the material name? Let me check it. Okay, let's give it the material. Okay, let's press here. I'm gonna go to Hatsune Miku folder again because I placed that. You don't see anything, but they are there. You can see they are there. Ah, I'm checking the wrong way. The hairs. Oh, lol. That's why I didn't see them. Okay, let's go to the correct folder. Hatsune Miku, Hatsune Miku. Yay. So let's retype this. But I'm sure it's here. Why it's not here? Oh, because the name is wrong? Yeah, yes. I found it. This is the one. Let's use this. Oh, but it's a pink ball. This material is not a pink ball. You can see this material is a truculent containing material. So if you like this kind of stuff, search tool does not recognize it directly. You should remember there is an alpha channel in the TJ in the source one, but search tool does not use that one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna separate that from there. So let's find our material name, fdiva mix 011. Yeah, that one. So let's drag in to the Photoshop. You can use GIMP or other things. Go to the channels. You can see there is an alpha channel in here. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna delete this and I'm gonna save it again. You can save it directly PSD, doesn't matter. Direct it recognize it. So but with this format it won't gonna do. So I'm gonna go to change gray mapping color. Then I'm gonna change RGB again. I'm gonna save this again. So let's go alpha test. I don't want to throught this because it's alpha test materials. When you press this panel is open. We're gonna press this and we're gonna press our thing and we're gonna select the PSD file this time. Oh, look at this. We have got a throught material. Okay. I'm gonna save this. But unfortunately I cannot see because still model is so thick to see. Okay, let's continue to make some more materials. So let's go to our 3D Max again. Alright, let's see. The next material is alright, body Josh. Alright, so I'm gonna go and made a new material. I'm gonna call this again. I'm gonna save this. Oh, I now notice it why it's not working. I save it to the hairs. Oh, what a shame. Just be careful your pets or your materials gonna be waste. Hatsune Miku, Hatsune Miku. Let's paste it. Save it before it. And let's see. Now it's working something. So let's see. I'm gonna move the other one. See. But before the moving that one, let's close that. Okay. Where is the materials? That's the material folder. Okay. Hatsune Miku. Right. Now I can do more easy with this. Oh, I'm going to type it wrong, right? Because without S. Let's find that. Okay, let's fix our mistake. Alright, I passed it. So I'm gonna open it again. No, this one, because it's not compiled, it's just making this. Okay, when we open it, you can see we fixed our mistake. Don't make my mistake. Okay, now let's see the next materials. Alright. So, okay. the next material is this. Alright, let's get its name, jacket. But before that, I remember this is the skin, right? So we can select this because it's a skin. And also I didn't made anything to it. Let's see, 1 minute, let's get that. Okay, it's here. Let's get rid of it or close it. This one was the get the name of it again. Alright, okay, so we are at the correct folder. Let's select our skin. Alright, let's save it. Wondered. Ah, subface karting. Yes, this one is for the skin. Yes. You can select the other options for that, but I'm go with the basic for this one. You can see it's getting more better on this side. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go with this. Oh, before that I forgot this one. Okay, let's copy. Let's add some, oops, not that one. Let's add some new materials. Okay, let's save it. Right. Now let's see what's this material do. Okay, next material we have got some normal map, specular map. Let's open this. And let's check our models. You can see we have got some materials in here. Alright, let's save it. Now let's add some normals. Alright, I can go with the close shading because that's a cloth, of course. Also I'm gonna go with the anti-gloss because that thing is supposed to be bit. I didn't try this one. Okay, right, you can select the clothes options. I'm not gonna go that deeper, just gonna simple texture, but also I got some extra texture for the S map. So let's see the jacket. Is there any alpha map for this? Okay, there is no, but for the S we gonna get some of it. I'm gonna use this as a detail map. Also I'm gonna use the alpha for its rootness because I want to make it reflect the cube maps with this. Okay, let's save it again like this. Right, RGB, yes, save it. Okay, now let's continue. Also I'm gonna check my other Miku jacket. Sometimes I forget what I done with these things. Alright, I made it two different versions. Okay. So next thing, I'm gonna make some two versions of this, but I am remembering what I did in here. Okay, for the lightning I'm gonna use my this texture from the game. Let's see which, you can see the reflections change it. Let me zoom it. Oops. Now without it, with it, because of we select this and we give the rootness map for this, we can see the changes of it. Okay, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna check it again in the here. You can see we have got reflections this time. Alright, so also I'm gonna make some material group. Material group. There was a cube map before, but there is a reflection for it. I just use that as a description for my material. You can see we can press and change the material name to the that, but before that I'm gonna compile this. You can see we can select the material groups right now, so I'm gonna do this, save as, also let me see, yeah, no cube map. Okay, we can go with like that. So which one is this? Okay, this all right. No cube map. All right, so I save this. This doesn't gonna support the, okay, all right, no, not this one. Okay, let's go change this to complex. Is it complex? Oh yes, this one. All right, so we can use the detail texture for this time. Also I'm gonna go change this. No cube map. So is this to be change some things? Let's see. Maybe I didn't edit so much. Okay, let's go with the overlay. I want to edit this. Okay, where is the detail? So I'm gonna place the detail texture to name of the this S, but TJ this time. So it's made like this, right? Okay, now we're gonna go, oops, I give it the same thing. Oopsie. I'm gonna go with the detail mask. you can see it's reduced the effect of it. You can select the overlays, or let's go with the mode X2. Alright. This is how you do the detail texting on the search to. Also, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, I don't want them. That thing is enough for that. Also, let's play with this level. Does this have got a... yes, it's make the effects more effective. It doesn't need to be something. This effect is nice, so we can see the differences with without. Alright, how to detail. Okay. Alright, let's move on to next materials. Now lace. Let's create a new materials. You can use complex or character, it depends on what you need, but if you're doing a prop, don't use the character, you use the complex instead, or if you want a detail map, you can use the complex again. So we save it. So let's give it the materials for this. Let's search for the name of the material before. Right. Okay. Let's include again. This I've got a throught map for that. Yes, we're gonna need some throught work on this one. Also normal mapping. What can we do? I don't want to gloss on this one. Just the close shading is enough. Before that, let's save it. Okay. Lace. Let's check these things. Yes, we have got a alpha channel. No, we can go with the alpha test for this one too. Let's save it again. Gray, RGB, and save it again. Now we're gonna go to alpha test again, and not roughness. Where is the alpha test? Oh yes, this one. Let's select the PSD, and you can see. Let's save it again. Let's check it again. Yeah, we can see. Yeah, beautiful, lovely. Not so much lovely, but the texture got a bit some. mistakes on that. Well, let's continue. Also, I want to check the other S. Let's see what's in the S1. Okay, there is an alpha version on this one too. So let's save it again. So I'm gonna use for this as a rootness, and also I'm gonna make some detail maps. Okay, let's save it. Okay, let's make this magic happen again. RGB. All right. So yeah, no, not this one. We're gonna go here. So I'm gonna select the rootness again. All right, I don't need this. So the PSD version is, you can see the change on that types, the vocaloids. You can see the changes after, and when I give the rootness, the vocaloids become a more black. Also that interesting thing is gone. No, they are still there. Oh. Okay, now next part. I'm gonna save as no cube map again. Okay, so everything is gonna be same, but I'm gonna add some details for this. I'm gonna change the shader to complex again. Alright, so we can do some magic on here. Alright, I'm not gonna touch that. Let's select some detail. Okay, SS. Oh, yes. First things this. You can see it's changed. So I'm gonna select SPSD and again change. Let's see without detail. With detail, nothing so much change. Let's see the overlay. You can change whatever you like, settings, or oh, I can see here too. Oops, I zoomed so much. Okay, alright, so what happened if we change the mode X2 and save it? Nothing. Not affecting that area, right? Alright, so we can continue. Yeah, we got alpha test on. Yeah, no need to backface rendering for this material or self-film. I'm gonna show it too, but not now. No, there is no animation needed. Alright, so this material is done too. Wait, that's why I remember it's not working, because I didn't edit here. One more mistake. Yay. Okay, I found it. Okay. No cube map. Let's compile it. Let's change it. Okay, now we can play with it again. Let's see what is changing or what is not changing. For this one it's not so much effective, I guess. Okay, here we are at the max. Let's go to instance. Right, leg light. So yes, we can make them glowing for this one. Okay, let's go to the material editor. Let's create new. I'm gonna go this time complex directly. I don't want the skin this time. Alright, so let's save it first. Okay, this is the material name of it. Alright, so let's save it again. Alright. Okay, no, not this one. Go down. I'm gonna check the material name again. Okay. This one also using a throught or alpha test material. You can see there is, let me show it without the alpha test. You can see there is a big ball. There's a big green ball. We don't want that green ball. Okay, what's the name? Leg light. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the folder. Leg light. Let's drag into the Photoshop. Let's apply the same. Yes, this one using a throught instead of the alpha test. You can see. So we're gonna this time not alpha test. So let's save it. Alright. Let's go with gray. Let's go with RGB. Yes. Alright. So leg light. Okay, now we are in the material editor again. I'm not gonna touch the rootness for this time. I will leave the default. So I'm gonna use throught for this one. And it's asked me the throught map, of course. PSD. We can see now it's not an alpha test. It's react differently. Now let's check in the game. Modeldoc. What happened to my light? Ah, that's because we could not see because the missing material is alive. Nice. Oh no, you can see. That's odd. You can see, yes, there is a green dot. So also I went to add material group again. This time glow. GG. Alright. So remember the 01. Let's start with the 01. I'm gonna save it as G. This doesn't have got a glowing effect on the CSGO character. Of course, we're gonna need to go to complex for this. Alright, so in the complex, self illum. So how we gonna do the self illum? By the way, needs to compile it. Before that, so let's change this to G. Of course. Oops, I changed the wrong one. No, it's a correct one, but why it's become error? Ah, because I didn't save. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. G. Okay, now it's working. Now let's compile it and press the G. After we press the G, let's go to the material editor. Now we press the self illum. Oh, we need a darker map. Dark. So it's not glowing. Now I can go to more. Okay, let's go with the dark. I hate this CS2 Modeldoc because of this reason. It's auto tone for that. Is there another? No. Still so bright. It's still so bright. Okay, let's stay with this. It's enough. Okay. So if you remember, we give this thing to there, the translucent material. So we're gonna copy that. So we're gonna use as a self illum mask again, and we got a glove for sure, but we cannot see. Also, if you want to more glow it, or you can crank that after self illum sigil, not that, sorry, brightness. You can see that's glowing more in the material. You can see it's changing, but it's becoming a little bit more white. If you select so much height, that's thing gonna break it. But you can make it more lighty. I can give it a antiseptic gloss for this. Why not? Alright. So what did I give it to the Hatsune Miku? I wonder. Let's see. ARM01. Let's see. Okay. Alright. I can go with that, I guess. So let's back to the leg light. Alright. So we're gonna go change the texture of it. Okay, now let's move to the here and press the G and rename it to material group and compile it. Of course, compile it. So let's change again. Because the no materials, we cannot see the material. So save as GG and antiseptic close to this. What happened to my diffuse color. Okay, doesn't matter. Or okay, I'm gonna save this again. G. Oops. Not that. Not like that. I typed wrongly. Oopsie whoopsie. Why? It's okay. It doesn't want to copy the same thing. Doesn't matter. Let's give it some fast method. Another. Ah, yes, it's complex. Self illum. Yes. Okay. Where is my transparent bump? Okay. Let's go with the PSD. Let's copy this. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna crank this bit up because I want it a little bit brighter. More. More. Yes. You can see it's glowing a bit more. You can see the difference between them. Lovely glowing. Alright, alright. Now let's continue. Okay. The next material name coming. Alright. Necktie. Okay, we're gonna make some ties. Alright. Okay, here's the goal. Alright, we're gonna make some new. Okay, I'm gonna go complex or I don't know. Okay, let's go with character shader. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's save it. Okay, saving. FD1 necktie. Our texture name. So we're gonna do the same progress for this thing. So yeah. Okay, let's save it. Let's check it. The tie. Lifeless tie. So I'm also gonna disable this. I don't want to see the skeleton. Now we can see the texture more better in this way. Okay, nice. Now let's continue to our plans to this. Let's give it a normal map for this. Yes, normal map coming up. Anti-glossive cloth shading. Alright. We cannot see because we don't give the rootness. Anything change? Okay, let's go to the rootness. Yay. For the rootness, we're gonna need to edit that TJ again. Okay, S. Let's go S. Let's delete this. Let's save it. This. let's change it again. Alright, so we done it. Now light S. This needs to be changed. That to S. Her tie become like this. Okay. Alright. Nothing needed anything else. Oh, sorry. What if I haven't? No, I don't want that. Alright. Okay, let's save this. Alright, so before we continue, let's change to this and let's change to that. Did I type it something wrong? Of course. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Okay. Now let's change this to complex. Yes. Now we're at the complex. We cannot use until this because with close shading. Mod 2 or overlay. Let's try with the overlay. Let's start with that. Okay, let's give it a detail texture. PSD. Okay, that looks nice. Everything looks nice. So we can continue. There is no glowing thing. Or also, I want to check it. Is there some kind of alpha channel on the main TGA of this? I don't want to miss that. No, alpha channel is empty. Okay, so good to go, safe to go. Alright, so last thing is okay, let's go with this one. Alright, let's create a new one. Let's go with this. This matter. Right. Okay, let's save it. Let's get the name of the material. FDMOMX shorts. That's a panty of the Miku. I remember this texture. Alright, so let's go. with antiseptic cloth. For the YouTube reasons, I just only make this in the material editor, nothing else. Okay, shorts. Alright, does this have got alpha? No, but this thing has got alpha for sure. Yes, now let's save it again. Alright, save it. Alright, now we're gonna save this. Now we are ready to go to the add-them. Alright, yes, PSD. Okay, that's change. I wonder what this happened to do. Not changing so much. Okay, let's continue. We give it. Okay, save as. No, cute. Let's change it complex again. Alright, let's enter this here. Alright, so make it like this. Where's the texture? Okay, it's here. TGA. The blacks are getting black. The PCD. Okay, the color is changed again. Okay, let's continue more. Okay, let's go with the character. Let's save this. Let's add the material of it. The skirt. TGA. Because of the other methods on it, we cannot see that. So let's add some normal maps. But we can see in there. Okay. For rootness, let's edit the S file again. Miku Curtis. Okay, let's go to Photoshop and paste it. Ooh, that's so colorful. Let's save alpha. PSD. Now let's change it. Gray. Oops, I pressed so fast. RGB, so it can be usable again. Okay, let's go with this. Alright. Okay, we don't need that. Something more. Let's save as no cube map. Okay, let's go to the Modeldoc to edit that. Okay, that's the one. No cube map. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's the one I work on. Okay, shader, CSGO Complex, overlay. Gonna add some detail. F skirt. No, not that one. STGA. And detail mask. PSD. Alright, that looks good. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's go to the next one. Little less materials left. Alright, let's copy this thing. Skirt light, that's the blocking our VM. Okay, then we're gonna do this. We can see the skirt. Okay, why not? Okay, let's get the name. That's a so basic material. But the basic looks, we're gonna need some more job because this needs to be translucent or alpha test. You can see we cannot see anything, just the interesting boxes on her skirt. Alright, we can fix that. We can fix everything. Not everything, but lots of things. Alright, let's delete this. Let's wait, that's a sleeve. That's the wrong material. Whatever. We're gonna do this after than this, so it's not, doesn't matter. Where is that skirt light? Oh, okay, that's here. Okay. Yes, the same progress. gray, and RGB. RGB, yes. Okay. No rootness needed. This one. Okay, alpha test is enough for this. Another true student needed. Okay. Wow, that's so much. That's very interesting. I cannot see when the lights so invisible. We can fix that. The glowing. We can use this again. Not change it. Interesting. Okay. So no, not that one. I'm gonna make some glow version of it. Alright, so let's go to here, let's go to glow, let's find that texture again, it's here, and let's press G. Yes, G, and let's compile it. Suddenly it wants to update the VM. Well, that's interesting. Sometimes game be boogie to me. Ouch, that cable. Okay, yay, yay. So I'm gonna change the shader to complex, of course, because I want to glow it. Self illum. Alright, let's go to copy this. And where's that? Oh, it's here. Let's make it more shiny. More shiny. Yeah, it's difference. Okay. Because it's not a dark, we cannot see. Alright, looking good so far. Yes, let's continue to complete the all textures. Okay. New. Okay. Now let's give the texture. This is our main texture. Okay. Let's go with this. Let's give it a normal map. And oh, okay, nice. Where was that? Sleeve S. Okay, sleeve S goes to here. Let's do it. Let's save. Let's save with the RGB colors. Okay, now let's back to business. The rootness is S. PSD. Now I want to see that. What the heck is going on there? Okay, that's a nice reflection there. Alright. So, okay. Alright, let's save as okay. Okay. This one. Let's go to the complex again. Like I said, you can use complex or CSGO character. It depends on what your aesthetic style. Nothing so much to do. Okay, we're gonna go some details. This is TGA. We can see it change. Oh, I give it the ambition occurrence. Ouch, that's a so deadly mistake. S. It color change again. SPD for the filter that bit. Let's see how it's affect our Miku. It's still reflecting, by the way. I can say no detail the model material name, but well, doesn't so much matter. Okay, there is nothing do in here. So save it. So let's move on to the next one, shall we? Okay. Okay. Save it. Okay, I need to give the name of this thing. FDWA. This is of course I'm gonna go with the alpha test, this one. Let me see that again. Yeah, this suits for alpha test. Alpha test is fine. Let's give it its material PSD for mask of the truth and alpha test. Alright, so let's check this in game. Yes. Oh, lovely. Control panel. Yes. Now. Okay. Now let's make it this glove. Okay, before that let's save as this GG self-illum. Okay. Where? Let's go to complex. Self-illum. So we're gonna go give this to the self-illum up. Where is it? That's it. Now I'm gonna go a little bit crank up that, so it's gonna go a little bit brighter, but it's lose some colors when I go so much bright. Okay, let's go with this crank. Now let's see, where is that? Ah, it's here. Okay, let's type this G. Now let's compile. Lovely. By the way, let's see our vmdl, how it's changed. You can see some. Also, you can edit here your materials from to the. If you don't want to mess with the Modeldoc, you can manually edit it. But right now I don't want that. Skip continue with the Modeldoc. Okay, we need it's frost. Now we got tight. Okay. There is a S1 for this too. Save it. Let's open this, open this. Let's go with the N. Let's go with the... Okay, that's one. No, that's one. All right. Let's first thing first. Let's delete this. Let's save this. Oops, save it. Oops. It's frozen sometimes. Bit. Oops, I pressed wrong thing. Okay, we save this. Yes. PSD. Now it needs to be changed to color. It's still color, I don't like it. What if I made a complex? Stay with that. Wow. This gives us some interesting effect on the pants. I don't know, it looks cool, but Spra projected. I can go with this. Okay. Let me add the other ones too. This thing. You can add it in that. Okay. Right. Not so much changing effect. But I'm going to go with that. Oops. Not that one. But I really wondered what's gonna be happened. I enabled the retroactive on this one. Just curiosity. I didn't like it. Okay. We got all the textures done. Nice.